Welcome to the China Myth Podcast, a show about understanding today's China and how to work more constructively with your Chinese counterparts. It's brought to you by EME China Consultants and hosted by me, Jin Xu, author of the Chinese Honeymoon Period, Everything We Know About China, and the soon-to-be published After the Chinese Honeymoon.
We just talk about Guanxi. Chinese student or like me that are Chinese but work in the US, we need some help as well. Like how to build our Guanxi here.
I think the main thing, based on my experience, is it's very difficult for most people to change the way they think. It's impossible to create a new reality with the same mindset that led to your current one. So if your reality is working with non-Chinese people, you find it difficult to build that relationship, then it's time to make a mindset adjustment. And so when I tell people like Angela and they want to do business in China, I would say in Chinese, 你需要了解中国人的文化、中国的国情跟中国人的价值观。你也要了解中国人的节奏。That means what are their priorities? How fast and how slow do they like to move in different steps of the processes? Now, if we turn that around, everything that you fundamentally believe will help you deepen Guanxi with someone else, do the opposite. Because when I'm telling the American who's going to China, everything that you think is important, the Chinese person will not think is important. If I asked any American, what are the characteristics in someone that you would deem as trustworthy or someone that you would trust? When would you begin to trust a stranger? Generally speaking, most Westerners trust people who they perceive are honest, hardworking, and responsible. When you flip that question around, Chinese people don't care if you're honest. They don't care if you're truthful because they have a different definition of truth. In Chinese thinking, the way to explain it, truth is relative. So who do Chinese people trust? Chinese people trust people they have deep Guanxi connections with, whereas Westerners trust people who they feel are trustworthy. And that's a complete dichotomy. But the main point is, as a Chinese person, we expect Westerners to adapt to our thinking and our culture. 我们的文化，我们的国情，在中国，你要建立关系，你要给面子。When you come to America and you're dealing with an American, flip that around. None of those are expectations. And then you have to adapt to what Westerners like. Follow me for more insights about yourself in relation to your Chinese counterparts. And remember, a cultural dichotomy is just a contrast that lacks curiosity.